There comes a moment when you stop explaining yourself. Stop justifying. Stop begging for understanding. You move in silence. You rise in silence. You win in silence. This is that moment. This is no explanation. And if you're hearing this, it means you're done waiting. Done defending your dreams. Done shrinking to fit into places you've already outgrown. This is your turning point. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. Because you've carried the weight of other people's opinions long enough. You've tried to convince them long enough. You've tried to prove yourself long enough. But today, you stop explaining, and you start becoming. And this shift you're feeling right now, it's not an accident. It's the beginning of your rise. So listen closely, because what comes next will change the way you move. From this moment on, you rise differently. No noise. No announcements. No explanations. You rise with intention. You rise with purpose. You rise with that quiet fire only you can feel. Because the world doesn't believe in silence, until silence starts winning. They won't notice your steps, until they hear your footsteps turning into thunder. Let them underestimate you. Let them misjudge you. Let them think you're done. Good. Because while they're talking, you're transforming. While they're guessing, you're grinding. While they're sleeping, you're rising. But every rise has a price, and you're about to feel it. Because growth hurts. Elevation hurts. Breaking your old self hurts. You will lose people. You will lose comfort. You will lose pieces of the person you used to be. And that's exactly how you know you're rising. Pain is not punishment. Pain is the process. Pain is the proof that something inside you is shifting, reshaping, preparing you for what's coming. There will be nights you question everything. There will be mornings you don't want to move. There will be moments when you look in the mirror and don't recognize who you're becoming. Good. Because that confusion, that discomfort, that pressure crushing your chest, it's not the end. It's the beginning of your breakthrough. And when the pain starts to feel unbearable, that's when everything changes. Because that moment, the moment you think you can't take one more step, that's the moment something wakes up inside you. A strength you didn't know you had. A fire you didn't know was burning. A version of you that refuses to stay down. Breakthroughs don't happen in the light. They happen in the dark. They happen when no one is clapping, when no one is watching, when no one believes. And still, you rise. You rise with tears in your eyes. You rise with doubt in your chest. You rise with fear in your bones, but you rise anyway. That's power. That's evolution. That's the silent transformation they will never understand. And when you finally break through, there's something else waiting for you on the other side. A new version of you, that explains nothing. Because once you break, you don't go back to who you were. You rebuild. Piece by piece. Habit by habit. Decision by decision. You start removing what weakens you. You start embracing what strengthens you. You start building a life that matches the vision you've always seen in your mind. And suddenly, you speak less. You move differently. You think sharper, walk stronger, act with purpose. This is the phase where the world starts to notice the shift. Not because you said anything, but because your energy speaks louder than words ever could. And the more you rebuild, the more something powerful starts to grow inside you. A mindset that becomes unstoppable. Because once your mind shifts, everything shifts. You stop reacting. You start controlling. You start choosing your battles, and winning them silently. You don't chase validation anymore. You don't fear opinions anymore. You don't break at the same pressures that used to destroy you. Your focus sharpens. Your discipline deepens. Your hunger becomes unshakable. And people begin to ask, what changed? But you won't explain it. You can't. Because transformation is something they'll never understand until they walk through their own fire. This mindset, this new power inside you, it's leading you into the phase where everything begins to align. The phase where the world finally sees what you've been building in silence. This is where everything starts connecting. The late nights. The lonely seasons. The sacrifices no one saw, and no one applauded. They start paying off. Opportunities begin to appear. Doors begin to open. People who ignored you, suddenly recognize you. Not because you begged for attention, but because results speak the loudest. Your consistency becomes your voice. Your growth becomes your announcement. Your success becomes the explanation you never gave. And one by one, everything you once prayed for starts moving toward you. But even as the blessings come, something inside you stays grounded. Because you remember the pain that built you. You remember the silence that shaped you. And that humility is what prepares you for the next rise. Because the higher you rise, the more they'll try to pull you back. The world will test your focus. The world will challenge your strength. The world will question your power. Good. Let it. Because every obstacle now, every resistance, every doubt, only makes you sharper. You move with precision. You act with clarity. You lead with power, without explaining a single step. And as you rise, something undeniable happens. Your presence commands respect. Your energy shifts the room. Your silence speaks louder than any words. This is ascension. Not for applause. Not for recognition. But because you've mastered the art of becoming unstoppable, silently, relentlessly, fully. And now, the world can only watch. No more excuses. No more waiting. No more explaining. The only thing that matters is action. The only thing that matters is your rise. The only thing that matters is the person you're becoming. So move like no one's watching. Work like no one believes in you. Win like you've never needed approval. Every step you take, every battle you fight, every goal you crush. Do it with one rule in mind. No explanation. Because when your time comes, they will see it all. They will see your rise. They will see your power. They will see your results, and they will understand, even if you never spoke a word. So rise. Rise in silence. Rise with purpose. Rise without apology. This is your moment. This is no explanation. Echomotive.